Welcome back, guys. For this video, we're going to be focusing on a resource called Azure Bastion. We're going to be focusing on what is an Azure Bastion and how to create one from the Azure portal. Okay, let's dive into it. First of all, what is an Azure Bastion? So this is a fully managed PaaS service. So basically this means you do not have to control the underlying resources for the Bastion to work. So once you just deploy it, it's good to go. Now, what does a Bastion do? So a Bastion helps you to securely connect to your virtual machines via its private IP address. So the Bastion does not need the public IP address of a virtual machine, so your virtual machine does not need to have a public IP address. So this makes it a somewhat more secure and seamless way to RDP or SSH to connect to your virtual machines. So that's it for a Bastion. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so now let's dive into how to create an Azure Bastion in an already created virtual network. So when it comes to creating an Azure Bastion, you can either create one automatically when you're creating an Azure virtual network, or if you have already created a virtual network, you can add a Bastion to it afterwards. So in this case, we're going to be adding a Bastion to an already created Azure virtual network. Okay, let's begin. So you just have to go to the page where you have your virtual network. So this is my virtual network, Davis VNet. This is the overview. So now next you have to click on settings, and we're going to see a drop down so you can see Bastion here. Great. So Bastion is ready to be deployed. So now we can see select a VM to connect to. So if we already had a Bastion deployed, so we're going to see the virtual machines that we can connect to right here. And right now I do not have any virtual machines deployed to the virtual network as well, so there are no virtual machines to connect to. Okay, next. So Bastion pricing starts with an hourly base rate. So Bastion is a little bit expensive, so please remember to delete your Bastion if you're not going to use it for an extended period of time, and you can just deploy it back when you're ready to use the Bastion once more. Okay, so there are two options: deploy Bastion or configure manually. So there's really no need for us to configure manually because it's just going to take more time and it's more stressful. So we're just going to deploy Bastion automatically. So the first step is, when you're creating a Bastion, it automatically creates a dedicated subnet for just your Azure Bastion. So you can see the first step is successfully created an Azure Bastion subnet before it begins to create the Bastion itself. So now it's creating, so we're not going to wait for it to finish creating because the Bastion takes a lot of time for it to finish deploying. It takes between 10 to 20 minutes for a Bastion to successfully create. So I'm not going to bore you by waiting for that to finish. So guys, that's it. That's all it takes to create an Azure Bastion. It's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Yeah, great. Okay, so thank you very much. And if you enjoyed this content and want more content relating to Azure, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you.